Subscribe to Som Tips and hit the bell icon and get notification of new videos from Som Tips.
Hello, this is Somnath from Som Tips. In this video, I'll show you how you can set call diverting or call forwarding and as well as call waiting on any JIO Sim. So many of us all of us uses JIO Sims, but all of us we don't know how to set call diverting and call waiting from any JIO number. So watch this video and find out how you can do this. Before going into the video, two things you have to be remembered, that to do this you have to working internet connection. If you have not recharged, it's okay, but you have to active your mobile data from your JIO number to do this. And another thing you have to be remembered, that you have to be volte or non volte set, and there is two other different processes. First of all, I am going to show you for the volte devices. You have to go in the call setting, and there you can see in the call setting there is the call waiting is showing up. This is on is there. You can deactivate it and again you can activate it. During activation you can see the warning is saying that call forwarding features, that call waiting feature, it will show you the incoming call when you are on the another call. So here you can see in the call forwarding setting voice and video. So two types of forwarding is there. If you choose always forward, that means always every call will be forward to a different number within India. So it may be a local, maybe or STD, maybe JIO, maybe non-JIO, everything will work. So I am now going to, when not busy, I am going to set the when unreachable. So I am going to turn out, and here it is showing the forwarding. So anyone when call, he will receive that this number is being forwarded. So we can also deactivate it from there, and same setting under the voice. So another thing you have to be remembered, you have to have working outgoing call facility. Suppose you have happy new year offer, all the Jio summer surprise offer, you have the outgoing call facility, but if you have not recharged, the outgoing call facility will not be there in your Jio number. So in that case you will not able to forward your call. So main funda is that call forwarding, you will be treated as an outgoing call from your number to that number. So as the previous any other provider, the charges is being deducted. In the JIO, the scenario will be same, but here is as the unlimited calling, so you cannot be charged, but you have to be a working outgoing plan. So now next I am going to show you how you can set all these things in a non-volte handset, because I have shown you the volte handset from the call setting of your dialer or phone app. So after having a working internet connection and a working calling plan, call outgoing calling plan, you can set a call forwarding to any local STD number, JIO or non-JIO within the India. It may be a landline number. You can do this. To a non-volte handset, you have to install the JIO 4G app from the Play Store, and then you have to go to the setting of the app. And when it is showing online, you can do all the setting, and your number will not show in the switch off state. But it is when it is not in online offline state, just go to the services and enable it again after disabling it. So in the call forwarding setting, here you can see there is always forward, and number is showing star 401, start the 10-digit number to dial this, and star 402 to deactivate. So you cannot directly and there is not reachable also 409. So here you cannot directly set call forwarding as the previous volte and set. So you have to dial this number. So I'm going to set unreachable call forwarding using star 409 star the 10-digit mobile number. So in that process, here it is, you cannot set for a outgoing call to a landline, but in the volte handset you can set it. So I'm going to dial star 409 star 72, then the 8 time one. So dialing anything, after dialing this you may hear in three languages. First of all it will be a local language, then Hindi, then English, and it will be said that your call forwarding for an unreachable number has been activated after dialing this. And if you again dial this star 410, you must hear that your call forwarding to the other number have been disabled. So in this way you can enable or disable call forwarding from the MyJio or from the Fujio 4G app for a non-volte handset, and you can do all these thing in the Volte handset directly from your calling setting. So in that case, both case we have to have working calling plan and outgoing calling plan, and as well as internet activated. So you may not have a activated plan, but you can internet working, but just data connection have to be approved. And remember one thing, in the JIO 4G app and the my JIO app, your data balance will not be counted. So these two apps are free from the JIO servers, and as well as JIO.com is also free. If you found this video helpful, like this button, share this button, and if you have any query, just comment below and subscribe to some tips to get more videos like this. Hope you see you soon in next video. Thank you for watching.